This video is designed to help you start a scrunchie business. At the end of the video, you'll find a valuable gift. It's a scrunchie business plan that you can download, and will lay down for you, step by step, everything you need to know to start a successful scrunchie business of your own. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. The two most important things you'll need in order to start a successful scrunchie business is the passion and the knowledge of making scrunchies. Since you are watching this video, I have no doubts about your passion for scrunchies. And the good news is making scrunchies are quite simple too. There are tons of DIY tutorials on YouTube that teach you how to make scrunchies at home. Moreover, there are a few basic tools you'll need in order to start your scrunchie business. There are a variety of fabrics available to start making your own scrunchies. The best fabrics are the ones that are easy to sew and do not fray on. If you are a beginner, I would recommend starting with cotton, as it is really easy to sew and work on. Once you get comfortable with cotton, you can move to just about any fabric, from silk to velvet. Don't invest more than $50 on the fabrics. You will also need to buy elastic straps. While starting, go for a 10-yard long strap. You can always buy more if you start getting orders. Loop turner. You will need a loop turner, sometimes called a tube turner, to turn your scrunchie inside out. You may do this by hand, but when you are on a scrunchie business, this is saving you so much time. Fabric cutter and cutting board. You can either buy an electric fabric cutter, or a mechanical one. Of course, buying an electric one will save you a lot of time, but while starting out, a standard fabric cutter will do the job. Alongside, you will also need a fabric cutting board. You can cut your fabric anywhere, but a fabric cutting board will make your life really easy. Label printer. While starting out, it is not a necessity to have a label printer. However, if you have some extra cash you can get one. A label printer is an integral tool for e-commerce logistics. Since you constantly need shipping labels to ship your orders, and a label printer helps you work efficiently and flawlessly. A sewing machine. A sewing machine makes sewing silk and velvet fabric an easy task. Moreover, sewing machines make use of double thread, that makes the stitches stronger and durable, for your scrunchies. Costs to start a scrunchie business. You could start a scrunchie business from home on a basic level, for around $800 to $1,000. An extra $500 to $1,000 could get you off to a great start. That being said, if you want to operate your scrunchie business on a bigger scale, it could cost you anywhere from $7,500 to $10,000, depending on the volume of production and marketing strategies. Here is a breakdown of some rough estimates on starting a scrunchie business at a basic level. 1. Equipment and raw materials, $200 to $500. 2. Shopify plan at $29 per month, 14-day free trial, no credit card needed. 3. Domain name, starting from $12 for the first year. 4. Digital marketing activities, $200 to $300. 5. Influencer marketing, $100 to $300. How to sell scrunchies online. In order to sell your scrunchies online, you'll need three things. There are a domain name, a Shopify plan, and social media channels. A domain name is the name of the website you'll be selling your scrunchies through. The next thing you'll need, in order to start a scrunchie business, is a Shopify plan. If you want to sell your scrunchies online, you'll need a way to display your products and charge your customers. Shopify makes it really simple to start an online store to sell your scrunchies. Furthermore, it offers a 14-day free trial, where you do not even need a credit card. This trial period is best for someone who wants to test the business idea before committing themselves. After your trial is over, the cheapest plan for a Shopify subscription starts from just $29 per month. Once your online store is ready, you can connect your domain name through the domains section in your Shopify dashboard. And that's it, your online store is ready to make sales for your scrunchie business. Lastly, you'll also need social media channels to market your scrunchies. Social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, etc., are great places to reach your customers organically. Moreover, you can use it to keep your current followers updated, or as a platform for attracting new clients. Therefore, make sure you regularly post on your social media accounts, and engage with your audience religiously. This will create a long-lasting relationship with your customers, which means they will come back to your business whenever they need a new scrunchie. Is the scrunchie business worth it? Absolutely, starting a scrunchie business is definitely worth it. With such a low investment required, the scrunchie business is worth giving a shot. It has a huge potential, and is really easy to scale and grow. The low barrier of entry makes it a great business to start even for teenagers. The next part of the video is not specific to a scrunchie business. Nevertheless, this knowledge is essential for success in the scrunchie business, as well as in any other business. Ignore it at your own peril. Operating a successful scrunchie business will depend on the following 4 conventions. 1. A practical plan, with a solid foundation. 2. Dedication, and willingness to sacrifice, to reach your goal. 3. Technical skills. 4. Basic knowledge of management, finance, record keeping and market analysis. As a new owner, you will need to master these skills and techniques if your business is to be successful. Finding a niche. Small businesses range in size from a manufacturer, with many employees, and millions of dollars in equipment, to the lone window washer, with a bucket and a sponge. Obviously, the knowledge and skills, required for these 2 extremes, are far apart, but for success they have one thing in common. Each has found a business niche, and is filling it. The most critical problems you will face, in your early planning, will be to find your niche, and determine the feasibility of your idea. Get into the right business at the right time, is very good advice, but following that advice, may be difficult. Many entrepreneurs plunge into a business venture, so blinded by the dream, that they fail to thoroughly evaluate its potential. Is your business idea feasible? Before you invest time, effort, and money, the following exercise will help you separate sound ideas from those bearing a high potential for failure. Identify and briefly describe the business you plan to start. Identify the product or service you plan to sell. Answering yes to any of the following 3 questions means you are on the right track. A negative answer to all of them means the road ahead could be rough. 1. Does your product or service satisfy an unfilled need? 2. Will your product or service serve an existing market in which demand exceeds supply? 3. Will your product or service be competitive, based on its quality, selection, price, or location? Market analysis. For a small business to be successful, the owner must know the market. To learn the market, you must analyze it, a process that takes time and effort. You don't have to be a trained statistician to analyze the marketplace, nor does the analysis have to be costly. Analyzing the market is a way to gather facts about potential customers, and to determine the demand for your product or service. The more information you gather, the greater your chances of capturing a segment of the market. Know the market before investing your time and money in any business venture. The following questions will help you collect the information necessary to analyze your market, and determine if your product or service will sell. This brief exercise will give you a good idea of the kind of market planning you need to do. An answer of no to any of the questions indicates a weakness in your plan, so do your research until you can answer each question with a yes. 1. Do you know who your customers will be? 2. Do you understand their needs and desires? 3. Do you know where they live? 4. Will you be offering the kind of products or services that they will buy? 5. Will your prices be competitive in quality and value? 6. Will your promotional program be effective? 7. Do you understand how your business compares with your competitors? 8. Will your business be conveniently located for the people you plan to serve? 9. Will there be adequate parking facilities for the people you plan to serve? Planning your startup. The following questions are grouped according to function. They are designed to help you prepare for opening day. Merchandise. Have you decided what items you will sell or produce, or what services you will provide? Have you made a merchandise plan, based upon estimated sales, to determine the amount of inventory you will need to control purchases? Have you found reliable suppliers, who will assist you in the startup? Have you compared the prices, quality, and credit terms of suppliers? Business records. Are you prepared to maintain complete records of sales, income and expenses, accounts payable, and receivables? Have you determined how to handle payroll records, tax reports, and payments? Do you know what financial reports should be prepared, and how to prepare them? Finances. A large number of small businesses fail each year. There are a number of reasons for these failures, but one of the main reasons is insufficient funds. Too many entrepreneurs try to start and operate a business without sufficient capital, money. To avoid this dilemma, you can review your situation by analyzing the following 3 questions. 1. How much money do you have? 2. How much money will you need to start your business? 3. How much money will you need to stay in business? In order to answer the second question, how much money will you need to start your business? You need to prepare an estimate of all your startup costs. Here's a list of items you may need to take into account. Note that this list is for a retail business. Items will vary for service, construction, manufacturing or online firms. Decorating and remodeling, fixtures and equipment, installing fixtures and equipment, services and supplies, beginning inventory cost, legal, professional fees, licenses and permits, telephone utility deposits, insurance, signs, advertising for opening, unanticipated expenses. Now, the answer to the third question, how much money will you need to stay in business? Must be divided into two parts, immediate costs, and future costs. From the moment the door to your new business opens, a certain amount of income may come in. However, this income should not be projected in your operating expenses. You will need enough money available to cover costs for at least the first 3 months of operation. The following list will help you project your operating expenses on a monthly basis. Typical expenses for 1 month may include your living costs, employee wages, rent, advertising, supplies, utilities, insurance, taxes, maintenance, delivery, transportation, miscellaneous. Now sum up the total estimated monthly expenses and multiply it by 3. This is the amount of cash you will need to cover operating expenses for 3 months. Deposit this amount in a savings account before opening your business. Use it only for those purposes listed in the above list, because this money will ensure that you will be able to continue in business during the crucial early stages. By adding the total startup costs to the total expenses for 3 months, you can learn what the estimated costs will be to start and operate your business for 3 months. By subtracting the totals of the lists from the cash available, you can determine the amount of additional financing you may need, if any. Now you will need to estimate your operating expenses for the first year after startup. The first step in determining your annual expenses is to estimate your sales volume, month by month. Next, determine the cost of sales. You may want to use a spreadsheet to do this. After startup, the primary source of revenue in your business will be from sales, but your sales will vary from month to month because of seasonal patterns and other factors. It is important to determine if your monthly sales will produce enough income to pay each month's bills. An estimated cash flow projection will show if the monthly cash balance is going to be subject to such factors as the following: failure to recognize seasonal trends, excessive cash taken from the business for living expenses, too rapid expansion, and slow collection of accounts if credit is extended to customers. Conclusion: if you have carefully answered all the questions in this video, you have seriously thought about your goal. However, there may be some things you may feel you need to know more about. Owning and running a Scrunchie business is a continuous learning process. Research your idea, and do as much as you can, yourself, but don't hesitate to seek help from people who can tell you what you need to know. As we conclude this video, it's time you get your free Scrunchie business plan gift. Go to the description below this video to get it now. It is completely free, no strings attached. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and hit the subscribe button for more videos like this.